Hello, welcome to our show. I am your host, Charlie, and I am sitting here today with my very good friend, Lily. Lily, I have to tell you, my heart is beating so fast right now. I can feel it in my chest.
Hi, Charlie. It is great to be here. But wait, why is your heart beating so fast? Did you run all the way to the studio today? You look like you just saw a ghost, or maybe you won the lottery. Which one is it?
Neither. It is much more crazy than that. Lily, imagine this. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. The whole world is sleeping. My house is completely dark, and the only light is coming from my laptop screen. I am sitting there, wearing my pajamas, and I am looking at a website. A travel website.
Oh no, Charlie. I know that look. 3 o'clock in the morning is a dangerous time for your credit card. What did you do?
I did it, Lily. I really did it. I stared at the screen for 10 minutes. My finger was shaking over the mouse. And then, click. I bought it. I bought a one-way ticket to London. I am leaving, Lily. I am actually going.
A one-way ticket? Charlie, that is massive news. London is incredible. The history, the parks, the red buses. But wait, why do you look like you want to cry and cheer at the same time?
Because right after I clicked that button, I looked at my bookshelf. I saw my English books, and suddenly, I felt very small. I started thinking, Charlie, your English is not ready for this. You are going to get lost. You won't understand the people. What are you doing with your life? I am so scared, Lily. I am truly terrified.
Charlie, listen to me. Take a deep breath. It is okay to be scared. In fact, if you aren't a little bit scared, the adventure isn't big enough. Every person who travels feels this way. You are standing at the start of a huge change. Let's talk through this journey together. From that scary moment in the office to the moment you land. We can do this.
Okay, so I have the ticket. But now I have a real problem. I have a job, Lily. I have a desk, a computer, and a boss who expects me to be there every Monday morning. Telling my boss I am leaving was the hardest thing I have ever done. I walked down the hallway, and the floor felt like it was moving.
I can imagine. Telling a boss you are quitting to follow a dream is like jumping into a cold pool. It's a shock. So, how did it go? Did you go into the office and shout, "I'm free"?
No. I was very quiet. I walked into the break room. My boss was standing there, making a cup of coffee. He looked very busy. I said, excuse me. I have some news. I am leaving.
Oh, wow. Straight to the point. What did he say? Was he angry?
He stopped stirring his coffee. He looked at me and said, "Leaving? What do you mean? Are you going to work for the company across the street? Is it about the money?"
And what did you say?
I said, "No, it's not about the money. I am leaving because I want to see the world. I want to go to London. I want to learn English by living in it every single day."
That is a very brave thing to say, Charlie. Many people want to say that, but they are too afraid of losing their paycheck. Did he try to stop you?
He did. He said, "Charlie, be smart. The world is a very expensive place right now. Everything costs more. Here, you are safe. You have a good salary. Why would you throw that away for a dream? Dreams don't pay the rent."
That is what people always say when they are afraid to dream themselves. How did you answer him?
I told him that if I don't go now, I will always wonder what if. I told him that my dream is more important than a comfortable chair. I want to have stories to tell when I am old. I don't want my only story to be about a spreadsheet I made in 2026.
I love that. It takes a lot of heart to choose an adventure over a salary. It sounds like you really found your voice in that office.
I did, and surprisingly, he shook my hand. He said he was jealous. That was the first big step, but the next step was even more emotional. Fast forward a few weeks. The day arrived, the airport. Lily, have you ever noticed how the airport smells? It smells like coffee, jet fuel, and sadness.
And excitement. It's a very heavy place. Who was there with you at the terminal?
My whole family. My parents were there. My dad was standing very still, trying not to show his feelings. But my mom, she was holding my hand like I was 5 years old again. She kept checking my pockets.
Moms are the same everywhere in the world. What was she worried about?
Everything, she kept saying. Charlie, do you have your jacket? London is very cold. You will get a fever. Did you pack your vitamins? Do you have your passport? Don't lose your passport.
She just loves you, Charlie. It's hard for parents to see their children fly away to a place where they can't protect them.
I know. I told her, Mom, I promise I will be fine. I have my jacket. I have my phone. I will call you as soon as the plane touches the ground. But it was hard to say those words because I had a lump in my throat.
What about your friends? I know Leo and Mia wanted to see you off too.
Yes, they came too. Mia was crying. She gave me a big hug and said, Don't forget us when you become a Londoner. And Leo, he just gave me a high five, but his eyes were very watery. He told me to send him a picture of a real English breakfast.
It's a strange feeling, isn't it? You are so happy because your dream is coming true, but you are also so sad because you are leaving the people you love.
Exactly. I felt nervous, excited, and lonely all at the same time. When the lady on the loudspeaker said, Final boarding call for flight to London, my heart jumped into my mouth. I had to let go of my mom's hand. I had to turn around and walk toward the gate.
That walk down the tunnel toward the plane is the longest walk in the world, but it's also the walk toward your new life.
So, I survived the flight. I landed. And then, Lily, the reality hit me like a wall. I walked out of the plane and into a massive train station. There were thousands of people. Everyone was walking so fast. There were signs everywhere, but my brain just stopped working.
That is the culture shock. You spent so much time dreaming about the destination that you forgot how confusing the first hour can be. What happened?
I stood in the middle of the station with my huge suitcase. I heard the announcements over the speakers. The British accent was so fast. The train on platform 4 is delayed. I couldn't understand a word. I felt like a little kid again. I thought, maybe I should just buy a ticket back home right now.
No, Charlie, don't say that. What did you do to calm down?
I closed my eyes for a second. I told myself, breathe, Charlie. Just breathe. You can do this. You studied for this. Just use your English. One word at a time.
That is the best advice. When you are overwhelmed, just focus on the next small step. Did you find your way?
I did. I saw a woman working at the information desk. She looked very busy, and I was scared to talk to her. My heart was racing again. But I walked up, I smiled, and I said, Excuse me, I am very lost. Can you help me find my hotel?
And? Did she understand you?
She did. She smiled back and said, Of course, love. Where are you staying? I showed her the address on my phone. She pointed to a map and explained exactly which train to take. It was so simple. One conversation changed everything. I wasn't a stranger anymore. I was a traveler.
That is the magic of language. It's a key. Once you use it, the doors start to open. How did you feel when you finally sat down on that train?
I felt like a hero. I know it sounds funny, but just asking for directions felt like winning an Olympic medal. I looked out the window at the rain and the gray buildings, and I thought, I am here. I am really, really here.
Charlie, I am so proud of you. You went from sitting in your dark living room at 3 a.m. to navigating one of the biggest cities in the world.
Thank you, Lily. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. I realized something today. I realized that the things we are most afraid of are often the things that make us the strongest.
That is so true. If we stay where it is safe, we never learn who we truly are. Your world was just your room and your office. Now, your world is as big as the sky.
And my English? It's not perfect. I still make many mistakes. I still have to ask people to repeat themselves. But you know what? It doesn't matter. People are kind. They want to help.
Exactly. Communication isn't about being perfect. It's about connecting. You connected with your boss, you connected with your family at the airport, and you connected with a stranger in a train station. That is success.
To everyone listening today, I want to say this. If you have a dream, and that dream is making you feel scared, good. That means it's a dream worth following. Don't wait until you are ready. You will never feel 100% ready.
I agree. The fear never goes away. You just get better at walking with it. Charlie, you are an inspiration.
Thanks, Lily. I'm going to go find a place to eat now. I think I'm going to try something called fish and chips. I hope I can order it correctly.
I think you'll do just fine. Just remember what we always say.
Oh, I remember. Your world is bigger than your room. Your English is better than you think.
Perfectly said. Enjoy your dinner, Charlie. And to all our listeners, thank you for being a part of this journey with us.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Keep dreaming, keep speaking, and keep exploring. We will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!
Goodbye. See you soon.